What's up, everybody? This is Carnivore Diet Day 13 update, and I hope you all are having a good day. And I wanted to share what's been going on with me. So let's go through my list of symptoms that I've had and see if they're improving. So before I started this diet, and all throughout 2023, I was having major anxiety and bouts of depression. And while these are still happening, it's much less, which is good. I'm definitely finding that overall my mood is on an uptick, and this is a good thing. Is it perfect? Am I free of depression and anxiety? No. But I can see that these are moving up. So I hope to see that continue. I have no migrating joint pain. So a hallmark of Lyme disease is migrating joint pain. You'll feel joint pain in your wrist for 3 or 4 days. It'll go away. Then it's in your elbow. Then it's in your knee. And then your ankle. But I'm having none of that. The arthritis that was in my left middle finger is completely gone. And it was pretty bad. It hurt to touch the side of it like it was bruised. And that was like that for a few weeks. But that's gone away. And that went away the first few days of this diet, which is interesting. Poor sleep and waking up often with tremors. My sleep is still not great, but I'm not waking up with tremors as often, so that's good. And by tremors, I don't mean like my physical body is shaking. I mean an internal tremor where it feels like internally my nervous system and body is vibrating. It's really hard to describe, but usually if I'm dehydrated or I eat later in the evening, it tends to occur. Snoring and sleep apnea. I'm gonna have to do like a nighttime video or something with a sound system to see if I'm still snoring or have sleep apnea. I think it's going away actually, but I'm gonna have to prove this to myself. The fatigue off and on throughout the day is starting to lessen as long as I drink a ton of water and I eat about 3,000 calories a day. That seems to be what I need for my activity level. 3,000 calories a day of meat. It's crazy. Itching on the body in different areas of the skin. That hasn't gone away completely, but it seems to be getting better. So we'll see if that completely goes away over time. It is only 13 days into this diet. I've had no strange mosquito-like bites on my skin. Periodic tingling, nerve, and other sensations are pretty much gone. The floaters in my vision, so if I look at the sky or something bright, I will see like little squiggly floaters, and it seems like many people have these, and those are lessening, which is interesting. I am still getting periodic flashes in my vision, but it's not all the time. It seems to be like off and on throughout the day. Maybe I'll get 10 of them during the day that I notice anyways, which is a lot better than them happening like every 5 minutes, which is what it was before. It was a major nuisance before. Let's see. I have a left shoulder injury that's still not healed. It's been over 2 months, so that's kind of annoying. Um, Gum disease. I'm not getting any ulcers or cuts on my lips, really. I think I had one very small one, but this diet appears to be an inhibitor to the herpes simplex virus, which is interesting. It's been 13 days and I haven't really had any symptoms of it. So that virus appears to feed on sugar and carbs and other things much more than it can feed on the things I'm eating now. I also, this is my, let's see, I gave up Celsius, which is a energy drink with caffeine and a bunch of other ingredients, including sucralose, which is a sugar substitute. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because each week I'm going to try and cut something out and see if it helps my gums feel better. They were feeling pretty good, but then they started to get multiple sensitive spots again. So I still have gum disease, but no symptoms really of the herpes simplex virus. And so hopefully cutting out the sucralose and whatever was in that Celsius Makes my gums feel good. I floss twice a day. I brush twice a day. I use a pick twice a day. So I'm taking care of my teeth. And I do it after I eat too. This seems like it's going to be the hardest thing to figure out. No nerve pain in random spots, really. My scores are at about a 7 to 7.2 overall. They started this journey at about a 6.5, so scores are improving. My blood pressure the other day was 133/82, which is a little less than I've been having. My heart rate seems to be up a little bit, actually. And that might be because I'm going through an adaptation phase of this carnivore diet. My beats range anywhere from around 55 as an average. They started this 49 to 54. And I'm taking a lot less supplements. I don't need as many supplements. Instead of 25 a day, it's more like 10 a day right now. And hopefully I can continue to reduce that. My bowel movements are starting to just be normal. So once a day, I'm having a regular bowel movement. And then I'll have another one that's runny or mushy. But I am having regular bowel movements now. And that started at around day 11, the first regular bowel movements. I have lost, let's see, 7 pounds, about 7 pounds now in 13 days, which is crazy. So I weigh 219 pounds. I feel a lot more limber, fast, trimmed up. A lot of the excess fat on my body is just melting off, which is nice. So overall, I feel like this diet is trending me in the right direction. And as long as it is trending me in the right direction, I'm going to keep doing it. And even though there's still some disruptive things happening, I still feel disrupted in my sleep. There's some anxiety in my body, and that's been there the whole time, off and on. My sleep's still a little disrupted, and my gums are still pretty sensitive. Flossing and using a pick on them hurt in different areas. That migrates, it like moves around. It's really strange, but I've had that since I got back from Mexico last year. It's been really bad. I've had it over the last 6 years, but never this bad since I got home from Mexico in October. Let's see, am I missing anything? I don't think so, but I still know I'm very new into this way of eating. I eat a lot of grass-fed beef patties, eggs, butter, bacon, pork ribs. I'm starting to eat steaks now. My body really wants steaks, I can tell. They're expensive. I need to find a way to buy steaks cheaply. If I can eat one steak a day, that's going to be awesome, because every time I eat a steak or a ribeye or some giant steak, I feel really good. It's like my body's infused with powerhouse of nutrients. So this is the right track. This diet is the right track so far. And my number one hope now is that it can help me get to a state of peace again in my psychological state, and also that it will get me to a state where my gums, the gum disease stops. They're not sensitive anymore. That would be nice. But so far, so good. It's certainly on day 13, I feel better than I did like the first 10 days. The first 10 days were awful. They were extremely difficult. It was very disruptive. But now I'm starting to see the light a little bit, and I'll keep doing it. And I'm sure as time goes on, I'll start to see the light even more. So that's my day 13 carnivore update. My body really wants steak. Steaks are good. They're more expensive, but you get what you pay for. They feel amazing when I eat them. All right. Thanks, y'all, for listening. Namaste. I'll see you in the next video.